Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 best cards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. These are the best cards, in my opinion, just at their positions, but not just at their positions, but just overall in the game. These are the guys who I think you want to look to pick up if you are trying to build a God Squad of all God Squads, some of the best cards, or a team with some of the best cards in the game. Before we hop into this video, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 3,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I appreciate all the recent support on the channel. We're less than 100 subscribers away from that 3,000 subscriber mark, and I would love to hit that by the end of January, which is looking very possible right now. So if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button and help us reach that goal. Before we hop into this video, actually, without further ado, let's hop right into this video, and let's start off with number 10. At number 10, I have Mr. Dwayne Wade. I think Wade is a really, really good point guard option with one flaw, and that one flaw really holds him back from, I think, being the best point guard in my team. If this card had one specific thing that he does not have, I think he would be higher than this 10. But 95 speed and excel, 95 speed of ball is unbelievably elite. Also comes with the 95 driving dunk, really good defensive stats, 93 shot mid-range, 79 shot 3. But if you evo him, he's much better, and 90 shot 3 is much better, which is super, super nice. And then the evo also gives him Hall of Fame sniper, gold blind, just limitless spot, upset shooter, chef, circus threes, corner specialist, lucky number 7, a bunch of shooting badges and things of that nature. Also has a 90 block, 6'4" with 6'10" wingspan. And if y'all have used Wade cards this year or even last year, y'all know about Wade's interior ability as a guard. He is the best interior defensive guard under the height of like 6'7". Like, he plays such good defense for his size. Also an elite finisher, like I said, elite shooter, especially with that evo, and then Hall of Fame downhill, quick first step, clamps, and tireless defender, as well as basically every other key badge that you could possibly want on a card except for like rim protector. Shooting wise, Wade release is, even on normal, still a really good release, super quick, super easy to green. It's the same base, or very similar, I guess, to base 98, which again, very, very cheesy release, super easy to get off, super easy to green. One of the best jumpers in my team, even on the normal timing, and even with the slasher dribble style, I still think he's a top 10 card in the game. If he had quick, he would be the best point guard in the game by far. Unfortunately, he doesn't, but that being said, he's still an elite guard and a really, really good card who I do enjoy using a ton, and I think he does deserve his spot here in the top 10. At number 9, we have Klay Thompson, and I think this is higher than a lot of people would have put Klay Thompson at this point, because this card has been out for a while, I will admit, and he is only a 93 overall, and he came out November 5th, which is literally more than 2 months ago at this point, but I still think he is a top 10 card. 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, hot shots from basically everywhere, only 4 hops, but they're crucial hops, catch and shoot, dimer, quick first step, and clamps. And overall badge wise, he's just really complete. Everything except for finishing badges, he basically has every key badge he could possibly have, except for like chef, mismatch expert, rim protector, chase stars. You add those 4 badges to him, he's really, really complete. Then you could add a badge like posterizer or limitless takeoff to help his slashing as well. 96 shot 3, 90 speed and excel speed with ball, 95 perimeter, 92 steal, 80 block, 95 lateral quickness, just defensively really good stats as well. Solid dunker with a 75 driving dunk. His dunk animations are good. They don't get blocked much, and they're nice and quick, which is nice. Shifty dribble style though too is super, super good. His size up is solid. Full court dribble sigs, he's got the Pro 2 between legs, so he has a nice full court dribble sig. His release is Klay Thompson based on quick, which is smooth, quick, and he's super easy to green. Again, one of the better jumpers in the game. And overall, this Klay, even though he doesn't have like a ridiculous amount of Hall of Fame badges, is still an elite shooting guard option in my team. One of the best shooting guards in the game, and for his price, just a guy who I highly recommend to the vast majority of players to add to their teams at this point in the year. At number 8, I'm going with the guy that I think is the best point guard in the game, and that is Penny Hardaway. I will say I don't think the point guard position is quite as stacked as some of the other positions in game right now. Penny is, I think, the best point guard in the game, and he's only ranked at number 8. But 6'7" with 6'10" wingspan, point guard, shooting guard eligibility. Definitely recommend running him at the PG position to fully maximize the fact that he is 6'7". Only 1 hot shot from outside the 3-point line, only 4 hostler, bullet, dimer, floor general, and needle threader, which are some good playmaking badges, but he doesn't have like any crazy super Hall of Fame badges like interceptor or things of that nature. Shooting wise, he's solid. Only badge he doesn't get is limitless spotted, but when you're a 6'7" point guard, I don't feel like that's a crucial badge to get. You can add sniper. Again, then defensively, he doesn't get clamps either, and missing those 2 key badges definitely is something that could really improve the card if they would let him get those badges. But even though they don't, He's a really solid all-around card statistically with his shooting, his speed, his dunking, his defense, his playmaking. Just a well-rounded card. And then his jumper is mediocre, not the best, not the worst. But the fact of the matter is he's 6'7" with the ability to move in the half court and the full court. Pro 5 behind the back, quick dribble style, a really good size up. He dunks the ball at a high level. He's going to be very hard to stop as a masher. He gives you elite defensive versatility because of his ability to guard small forwards and power forwards with his size that other point guards simply aren't able to guard. He gives you so much flexibility on both the offensive and defensive end of the courts. And for that reason, I think he is a 100% a top 10 card. He's my favorite point guard in the game, and he comes in at number 8 on my list. At number 7, we have David Robinson, who I think is the best center in my team. Only one center, or only one true center, I should say, on this list, and it is D-Rob. I think D-Rob is an elite center. I think that we do need kind of another center as well. Point guard and center are the two positions that I think are kind of the biggest necessity in this game right now, is getting an elite player or two at those two positions, because we don't really have the most elite players at those positions. But D-Rob is 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan, 94 offense, 99 defense, 1 hot sauce from this right corner. He's a knockdown shooter though, 6 hops, drop stepper, post ignition, post lockdown, rebound chaser, rim protector, and tireless defender. He does need his 5 badge slots filled up with limitless spot up, sniper, quick first step, bailout, and bullet passer. Those 5 badges I think are pretty crucial to add to him. But if you do get those badges on him, he's a pretty complete card across the board. Solid defender, really good defender on the interior, but he can defend on the interior at a solid level. He's a good rebounder with Hall of Fame rebound chaser and decent rebounding stats. 84 speed and excel is really, really good. 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan is elite size, and then an 82 shot 3 does the job at a high level as well. Good post game, good dunker. He gives you everything that you need. Even is able to play, make, and shoot at a high level once you get those badges on him. His jumper is really good. D-Rob jumper is super, super good. Smooth, quick, easy to green. One of the better big man jumpers in the game, which does help him out a lot, is that he doesn't have an ugly, hard to green jumper. And just overall, I think he's a really good card in my team right now. Definitely the best center. He is my starting center currently, and I think he does deserve to be on basically any squad in the game right now, just because of how good he is, at least until we get another center or two. At number 6, I'm going with Kawhi Leonard. This is a little bit lower than I think a lot of people would have had Kawhi Leonard, but Kawhi is a top card in my team for sure. He's a perfect 3-and-D guy. He's not going to be the greatest creator in the world, even though he does have the capability of doing that, but he's 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan, hot spots from basically everywhere except for this top of the key. Finishing wise, super solid. Shooting badges, they're all gold, but he comes with every key badge. I mean, except for maybe Chef, mismatch expert, but even those two crucial ones aren't the most crucial on a small forward. Playmaking wise, Hall of Fame quick first step is elite. Defensive badges, he has some of the best hops in the back game, including ankle braces, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, menace, ball stripper, pickpocket. Really complete card. You could add the handles for days, the rim protector, the brick wall, the chef, the mismatch expert to help him out a bit if you want to, but even those aren't like the most necessities. I mean, rim protector would be a good one, chef would be a good one, but he just comes really complete even without badges added to the card. 93 speed and excel is super good. Defensively, he's elite. He's a great dunker, really good shooter, one of the best jumpers in the game with the Ray Allen base. His upper, Kawhi's jumper every year is phenomenal. Super, super smooth, super easy to grade. It is just one of the best jump shots and one of the best cards in my team every single year, and that's really no different this year with this Kawhi card. He's just one of the best 3-and-D guys in the game, with great dribbling ability as well. He's got the fundamental dribble style, which Hall of Fame quick first step, the 3rd best dribble style in the game. It's just overall he gives you a lot on the court. Not a ton of flaws in this Kawhi Leonard card at all, and I think he deserves his spot in the top 6. At number 5, we're going Rudy Gay, and this might be a little bit higher than Rudy Gay. I think you could easily switch these two guys, but I'm going Rudy Gay because of his elite playmaking ability. He's not quite as good of a defender as Kawhi, but he does have the ability to playmake at a high level. 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan as well is really nice size. He's got a huge player build, so he looks about, I mean, 6'10", 6'11". Like, he's got this really, really big player build. Elite finisher, really good shooter as well. Doesn't get limitless spot up, but that's the only key badge he can't get. He can get sniper, he can get handles for days, and quick chain, and ball stripper, and pickpocket, and rim protector, and intimidator, and menace, and things like that. Like, you can definitely badge him out and improve him as a defender and as a playmaker. And then defensively, he's already super solid, well-rounded defender, really elite slasher. Honestly, I think Rudy Gay gets more contact dunks than any card that I've used this year, which is super nice. 90 speed and excel, 85 steal ball is super solid, and then an 86 shot 3 as well. The thing about Rudy is his jumper is great. Rudy Gay releases elite, and then the quick dribble style at the small forward or power forward position with his pippin behind the back, the pro 3, I'm sorry, behind the back. He is just such an elite card in terms of his ability to create his shot at that power forward position or even the small forward position. He gives you that tertiary or secondary ball handler that sometimes you need on the court to go get you a bucket late in possessions, and he can do that. He gets contact dunks with his player build. He is such an elite defender, even though his defensive step badges don't like pop off the page at you. He's hard to mash. He's a really good defender on the perimeter. He's just a great all-around card. I think Rudy Gay is one of the best cards in the game, and I think for his price, he might be the best card in the game for that price point, or close to it anyway. And just an elite all-around card that I do recommend adding to your squad pretty much no matter what. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the guy I went for at number 4 because I think Giannis gives you so much in terms of his defensive ability that he is a top 4 card. Only a 69 shot 3 is something I've talked about with this Giannis a lot. If you add a +4 3-point shoe, a +5 from the coach, you're looking at a 78. Then you get a floor general boost, a diamond boost, you're looking at something in the mid 80s. And the fact of the matter is you can also add the catch and shoot, the limitless spot at the sniper. So this card is still a knockdown shooter without a doubt. Playmaking wise, comes with the key ones that you need. He's not much of a playmaker. That's not really his role in the offensive end of the court. He's going to be a pick and roll guy, dunk the ball, catch and shoot wide open. Defensively, he's elite. Basically every single defensive badge on gold in the game, and then Hall of Fame pogo stick. Really good, well-rounded defensive stats on both the interior and the perimeter. And he's Giannis, 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan, elite movement. Maybe the best all-around defensive card in the game in terms of his ability to guard everything from the 1 to the 5. He can guard a big man against the mash and not get mashed. He can guard a point guard and keep them from being able to beat him off the dribble and get to the rim or create an open 3. He just is an elite defender. Jump shot is super smooth and quick as well. It's one of the quicker jumpers in the game and very, very smooth. Definitely a great jumper, which helps with the fact that his 3-point rating, like I said, even with the shoe and the coach, is just a little bit low. And the fact of the matter is, with that quick release and smooth release, it's super easy to grade. He's not the best in terms of his movement in the half court, but in the full court, running the floor and things like that, he's hard to contest. He's going to get to the rim and he's going to dunk the ball, and he's just a great all-around card. 100%, in my opinion, close to the best power forward in the game and definitely deserving of that top 4 spot. At number 3, we have Mr. LeBron James. And I think LeBron, not only is he maybe the best player in the world, still in the best player in the world in real life, there's an argument to be made that he's the best player in 2K. I went number 3 for him, but 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan is elite size at that small forward position. Even at the power forward position, he has really good size. 4 out of 5 hotspots are outside the 3-point line, 14 hoffs, which include a bunch of finishing badges like limitless takeoff and posterizer, difficult shots and stop and pop, bullet passer, dimer, chase down clamps, interceptor, pogo stick. These are some of the best defensive badges in the game, best playmaking badges in the game, and solid finishing and shooting badges as well. And he can get any badge as well, so you can add limitless spot up, you could add chef, you could add handles for days, rebound chaser, rim protector, things of that nature. But already comes really, really complete besides that little spot up and maybe rim protector. Defensively, obviously, he's elite on both the interior and the perimeter, especially at the perimeter, but even on the interior, he's really good. He's going to get great chase down blocks, play lanes at a high level, shoot the ball at a high level, elite speed, suited ball acceleration, especially for a 6'9" guy. It's just crazy. He's an elite slasher. He's LeBron James. He's going to dunk the ball amazingly. His jumper is super good. Especially on next gen is really good. On current gen, he can't shoot corner 3s, so you want to mainly use him as like a pick and pop guy or a pick and roll guy or even a ball handler. His dribble style isn't the best, but his dunking ability is elite, and his full court sigs are solid at the Pro 5 behind the back and the Pro 2 between the legs. So even though he may not be the best creator in the half court, he's an elite slasher, elite transition guy, elite defender, elite catch and shoot player. Just a really, really good all-around card, and I'm a huge fan of LeBron. I think he is the third best card in the game. I'm sorry. At number 2, we got the Kobe Bean Bryant, and Kobe is just such a stud. This card is so much fun to use, so good. So complete as well. 6'6", 6'11" wingspan, shooting guard is really good size. Hotspots from everywhere. 10 hoffs, which are fast switch, blinders, clutch shooter, deadeye, sniper, volume shooter, clamps, intimidator, pogo stick, and tireless defender. Really good shooting and defensive hoffs. Playmaking wise, comes pretty complete already. Already just comes really complete besides rim protector and chef, maybe mismatch expert. There are a couple badges you could add to him, but he comes very, very complete as a whole. Really solid interior defense for a guard, as well as elite perimeter defense, elite slashing, elite shooting, and elite athletic ability. Just overall, he's an elite card. Kobe Bryant release on normal isn't the quickest release in the world, but like actually it's pretty quick for this point in the year. Definitely a really good release, there's no doubting that. And his dribble style is really good. It acts as quick. It acts similar to quick, so you can move in the half court. He's got the Kobe combo, which is the between the legs spam that you can do, that you can create out of at a high level that no other card really has. So he gives you more versatility in terms of his ability to play make. His shooting is elite. His creating is elite. His defense is elite. He does everything at a high level, and I think he does deserve to be number 2. But at number 1, I'm going with Terry Dischinger. I think this is debatable for me because Terry is just amazing, but he doesn't get one badge. He doesn't get Limitless Spot Up, and that is a crucial badge for sure. But the fact that he doesn't get it, I don't think prevents him from being the #1 card in the game. 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. He's built like Kawhi. Hot spots from everywhere. Hall of Fame, posterizer, slither, unstrippable, catch, shoot, corner specialist, sniper, downhill, quick first step, and intimidator. Those are some really good Hall of Fame badges. Also, pretty complete gold badges. You can add the ball stripper, the rim protector, the quick chain, the hyperdrive, the chef. Add badges to him, and he is very, very complete except for that Limitless Spot Up badge. 93 speed and excel, 93 speed of ball, 90 driving dunk, 88 shot 3. Really good defense on both the perimeter and the interior. Because he has that Kawhi player build, a really, really long, big player build. He plays defense at a really high level. He creates at a really high level because of his SIGs and the fact that he has quick, pipping behind the back, which is the Pro 3. So he's got the best like SIGs in the game in terms of the half court and the full court. His jumper is maybe the best jumper in the game with the Rudy Gay base, Carmelo upper on quick. He just is so complete in everything that he can do. He can create at a high level. He defends at a high level. He shoots at a stupid high level. His slashing is incredible with a 95 driving dunk, like I was saying. Really, really good aggressive dunk animations. I guess only a 90 driving dunk, but really good aggressive dunk animations. A couple of these, like the cockback dunks, aren't the best, but for the most part, they're just aggressive, quick dunk animations that are really, really good and really hard to block and really quick. And just overall, he is the most complete card in my team right now, I think, and I think he does deserve to be #1 on this list. So that is going to do it for my top 10 players in the game ranking. Let me know what you think of my list down below. Who would you have higher? Who would you have lower? And who do you think I left off this list that you might have put on this list? But yeah, just let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.